Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on the call today. We have a really cool presentation, and it's short and it's quick, and you guys are going to want to stick around and see what we have here. We're talking about travel today. My name is Amanda Holowatic. I work in the online space. I am a mom of three. And when I was introduced to what we are going to share with you today, I jumped right in because my family loves to travel every year. But with the increase of cost, sometimes we find it a little difficult or a little tricky to try and make things work. I've tried other platforms before. I've done the Expedia, Booking, Hotels.com. And sometimes, with a busy family of three, we can't maneuver around those blackout dates and certain times. And I just couldn't believe when I was introduced to Tranont Travel. All the savings that we were going to end up using as a family. I came in here looking for a vacation, and I just want to share a quick story about recently. Um, all of my kids are in sports. Two of them play some high level sports, and with that comes a lot of travel, especially for my daughter's volleyball. And again, coming in here thinking I was going to get deals on vacations, on stuff, booking work trips. I never thought that I would actually be using this almost every week or weekend in the upcoming sports season. And last week we had a week long stay in the city of Edmonton. I'm in Canada. And when we were comparing on the platform that I usually use, because I'm one of those people that saves points and books with certain hotels so that I can earn those free nights and all those extra stays. I went onto the booking platform to book our hotels for sports. And the one booking that we needed, when I looked it up on Best Western, it was $2,200 last week. And I logged into my Tranont Travel and we got it for $1,600. And that's like taxes, fees, everything included. Last minute, we had to take another athlete with us. So I needed to book another room. And I was already just like, I could not believe we had $800 worth of savings there. And I had to book another room. And that room was that was $1,600. And I had just got the $2,200 room for $1,600. So this one, I ended up getting it close down to $1,100. And when I actually calculated the savings, I was like mind blown that even though I constantly am booking on a certain platform and comparing prices, I never thought that I would get this type of savings. And something that's really, really cool about this is when I use this platform, I can actually plug in my numbers for the hotels that I constantly use for sports and still get those rewards. I'm still earning all the free nights and the extra perks, but now I'm getting a huge discount and a huge deal. And I had to share this with the mom, with the athlete that we were traveling with, because she looked at the prices and had said to me, like, how are we going to do this? Should we do this? Should we look at Airbnb? And I said, no, because I can get them for this price. She was completely mind blown. So I'll tell you, I came in here for the vacations, and there's something really cool about that we're going to chat about in a few minutes. But like, I am so here as the busy sports family mom, and I just can't believe after signing up for this, how much money I've just saved in 1 week. So I'm going to bring my friend on. Her name is Jen. She's been working in the online space for 16 years, helping people build income, save money, and she's one of my most favoriteest people. So take it away, Jen. I want you to share why we're so excited. I knew you were excited about this, but now I'm really
Oh
excited.
my
So
gosh. I absolutely love it. I want to give it back to Amanda. She is absolutely amazing to work with. She is one of the busiest persons, I guess people I know. And I know that when I was so excited to show her this because I knew her kids were in sports that took them traveling a lot. And I'm past that season of life. However, I love vacationing. And I do take a lot of business trips throughout the year. So when this launched just less than a year ago now, just last October, this launched. And I got excited about it for a number of reasons, but I'm going to go through it with you here today. So, Now, here's the thing about travel. I want you to know a few things about travel because one of the things that I've come to learn and understand is that travel keeps people connected. Travel is an opportunity to create memories. Memories is what we keep as we get older. We want those memories. It's an $11 trillion industry that continues to grow year over year because more and more people are valuing those experiences rather than buying stuff. People want experiences with their loved ones. And right now it's a massive industry where there's lots of different travel platforms, memberships. You heard Amanda talk about how you can stack your memberships here with Tranont Travel. I love that you added that piece because that's an important thing. And we do get that question quite often or that comment of like, I have this, this membership, that membership. You get to stack it on top. How amazing is that? Over 300 million people are expected to join travel programs in the next upcoming few years. That's a huge opportunity for those of you who are business minded, right? Like, what if you could get even 1% in on 1% of that? That would be huge potential earning for you for helping people be able to travel for less money. Okay. You heard some of Amanda's sharing some of Amanda's savings that she just recently had. Now, we have actually, to date, in less than a year, helped travelers save over $1 million in just our first year. We are just getting started in this area of business. And so that is an incredible opportunity to help people who are already going to travel no matter what, but you can help them save money. Now, the coolest thing is that you don't have to be a travel agent. You don't have to handle the bookings. You don't have to go learn like go through a program and learn about the different places. No, this is just a travel membership that you can then utilize yourself, which becomes a tax write-off, by the way. And you can then share it forward with other people who can then sign on and be their own and do their own bookings through this travel membership. Okay, so let's look into the details because you're probably going, okay, what's the catch, right? What's the catch? So first of all, this is a private travel membership that gives you exclusive wholesale rates. What are you getting these wholesale rates on? You're getting hotels, resorts, condos, cruises, car rentals, and more. Now, when I say condos, I want you to understand that this is actually giving you access to over 4,000 timeshare properties across the world without having to buy into one and without having to sit through a timeshare presentation. That's a really big deal. I have a family of six, and when we travel, we always need like a suite. And when you can go and get those suites that are part of different timeshare properties where you have like two rooms and a full kitchen, I love to travel that way. And you can go get a one of those for a whole week for under $1,500. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. And I love to travel that way. So I got really excited about the condos when I saw this, but we also do like our all-inclusive resorts. I mean, let's face it, moms, do you ever get a break when you're traveling? You do not. If you are a parent on here, you know that traveling is a lot of work with children, but all-inclusive resorts are pretty cool because you actually get a break when you do those sorts of travels. So I do love those travels, and I've been blessed to be able to take my family on a couple of those. And I can't wait to take them on the next one because the next one we go on is going to be that much less expensive now that we have access to this platform. So there is, I think Amanda mentioned this, but there's no blackout dates. That was something that really drew my attention also because oftentimes with travel clubs, you can't travel on those peak times, Christmas, peak spring break, different holiday times, right? Maybe Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving. This is unlimited. You do not get that. And you know what's kind of cool is I was looking on a site, like a popular travel site, and there was no rooms left at a resort I was looking at. And when I went to Tranont Travel, there was rooms available. So that's kind of cool as well. I have been able to use this several times. I've saved hundreds of dollars already this year. But check this out, okay? So, yes, you're going to get unlimited wholesale rates that you can use any time of the year on any of those things. But get this, every year after 12 months of subscription, you're going to get a reward trip voucher that you can redeem at over 3,000 destinations. Your choice. We're going to take a look at a couple of them just to give you an idea of what they might be. But even if you do not use your platform all year long, you will be able to get this reward trip. So, what does this look like? Because when I was looking at this, I was like, hey, well, how much is the subscription? I want you to understand that it's less than a dinner out with your family. It's less than a dinner out with your family. And when I started looking at these 3,000 destinations that you could choose from, instantly my mind, coming from a financial background, my mind went to this is the best savings plan ever. Because A, there is no such thing as an investment platform that you can plug, let's just say $100 a month into that would turn your $1,200 into $5,000. There's nothing. And if there was, you would have to pay taxes on that money you made. So here, if you want to go on a big vacation every year and you want to pay less for that and have a guaranteed vacation every year, this is the best travel savings plan ever. Even if you don't use the platform. That's the way I looked at it. And that's why we actually have two memberships in my household because I was like, man, I want to go on two trips a year for that price. I want to go on two trips a year, or maybe I just want to go for 2 whole weeks. Because when we're talking about the reward trips, some of the reward trips are all inclusive for 7 days. Like that is mind-blowing to me. Some of them that I've looked at are over five, six, $7,000, depending on the time of year you choose to redeem it. Absolutely amazing. So let's take a look at some of the sample examples here. So this is a high-end resort in Mexico. It's the Secrets Tulum Resort and Beach Club, okay? This is such a high-end resort, and we were looking at it, and we looked at the same itinerary. It's an adult-only resort. And when we plugged in the exact same room for the exact same time, it was $4,700 in savings. Taking a trip from almost $7,000 to $2,000. How many, like, I don't know. I want to ask the question, like, if you were paying that much less for a vacation, maybe you could go for 2 weeks instead of just 1 week. I'm just thinking about like what I would do. Or maybe I go spend that $2,000 on something else and invest in or something. Like it frees up that extra cash for you, right? And then you still get those amazing vacations. Let's look at the next one here. This one here, Orlando during March break. Because remember, we said no blackout dates. Orlando during March break, saving $1,500. $1,500. And what we're comparing this to is popular travel sites, ones that you're probably already looking at. Things like the ones that Amanda mentioned at the very beginning. I mean, for me, I've used things like booking.com, I've used things like Expedia, all kinds of different discount type places. And I every time I compare it, uh like 99% of the time is coming back cheaper. So I absolutely love that. Here's another one here. Maybe you've got like a concert or a sports thing you're doing that you need a hotel for a night. Right here. I mean, even if you're just saving $65 a night, $65 is $65. Now you can go and eat, like go out for dinner or something with that extra money, right? You can create those better memories. Okay. Here's another one here. Princess Family Club Bavaro. It's an all-inclusive resort in Punta Cana. Here, $675 savings. Just like that. It's absolutely phenomenal. You can see right on the screen here, this screenshot is just like the exact same time of travel. to get that. Okay, so we talked about those are just the savings that you can get when you're booking. This here is a display of just a few of the over 3,000 destinations that you could choose when you get your free reward voucher at the end. So you get this reward voucher at the end that you can utilize whether you're looking for a beach getaway. Maybe you want to go visit a city you've never seen before. Maybe you want to go to an adventure. There's cruises. I've seen a yacht, like a yacht excursion. It's a 5 day yacht tour with I just can't even imagine what it might look like. But whether you're looking to relax and unwind or have a family fun adventure, there is something for everybody all across the world. Now, those are just some stays. Now, all inclusives are included in there too. So there's thousands of incredible resorts where you can go travel for a week as an at an all-inclusive. There's those on there too. So premium resorts, all-inclusive options, flexible choices for when and how you want to. And the question is always asked, how fast do I need to use that reward trip? You have 18 months to redeem that reward trip. So don't worry, it won't expire before you use it. You will have plenty of time to make sure that you have arrangements to make sure that you can use that voucher. Here's another one here. Barcelo Aruba. You could use it for that one. That one there, when I looked, that was one of the ones that I looked at that was $7,000 for 1 week. I was like, my word. That's where I want to use my voucher. I want to get the biggest bang for my buck. I'm going for the biggest. I'm going for the biggest best resort to have to use my voucher. Okay, so super simple. You join and activate your account. There's a monthly fee to get, there's different options within the program. So make sure you talk to the person who invited you to take a look at this, and they can go through the different options and see what's best for you. You can start booking immediately once your site is set up, and you can start saving right away. And that reward trip is going to be given to you automatically after 12 months of subscription. Now, the other option is to be able to jump in as a member, as an associate member, where then you will have a personalized link that you can share with other people and create compensation for referring them to join this membership as well. So, absolutely phenomenal option. Thank you so much for spending your time here with us. We just couldn't wait to share this with you. We're excited to continue booking and, traveling the world. And so make sure you get back to the person who shared this with you and let them know. Let them know. Are you thinking you'd like to take a deeper dive look? Maybe you've got a place that you want to specifically look at and compare. They can do a side by side and show you that. So jump on a call with them and let them show you the deep dive into it. And this is just one aspect. I'm just going to plant a seed here. This is just one aspect of what you gain when you do, if you jump on as an associate member with that individual link, you actually gain access to several other things that you could be sharing and creating referral bonuses and compensation for. So if you want the full picture of everything you could be using and benefiting through this program, then make sure to let the person who shared this video with you know that you're interested in learning even more, because we've got another video we can share with you that's going to explain the bigger picture, the whole thing, and how you could create the income of your dreams, the life of your dreams, and the flexibility that you might be looking for in your life. Thank you so, so much for being here. And we look forward to hearing about all of your travel.
Thank you.